And over the past month or so, 2 on Your Side has reported extensively on how sewage overflows into creeks, streams, and lakes during heavy rain. And a lot of you responded to those stories on social media.
And thanks to the heavy showers this morning, more sewage got into our waterways. So we continue to ask our Michael Wooten to tell us how bad it got this time. Michael, what say you?
Hey, Scott and Mary Alice, not as bad as some of the storms we had last month, but yeah, again, we had sewage overflows today in Niagara Falls, Tonawanda, Kenmore, and Buffalo. Now, we added all of them up, and the total came into just more than 3.5 million gallons of sewage-contaminated water that was purposefully released into the waterways. Now, we say purposefully because that's how the systems are designed. Across much of western New York, the sewer systems combine waste from your home with the rain runoff. And when you get those heavy showers, the storage facilities and the pipes, they fill up and the water has to go somewhere. Unfortunately, that is often the lower Niagara River, Ellicott Creek in Tonawanda, or the Black Rock Canal, where today Buffalo dumped more than 500,000 gallons of this untreated water. Now, we want to be clear, this isn't all that unusual. Again, this happens a lot of times when you get heavy rain, but we're hearing more about this because you can now sign up to get alerts where you live so you'll know when this happens. You go to nyalert.gov. Once you're signed into the system, you can select what kind of notifications you want to receive, either to your cell phone or to your email address, and part of that list includes those sewage discharge alerts. And remember, Scott, sometimes with these alerts, you get warnings like don't swim in a certain area or don't fish in a certain area. And so it's really a good idea to sign up for these.
Not unusual, but it's still pretty gross and unsanitary.
And every time we post about this, people were like, you've got to be kidding me that we're pumping all this sewage into our waterways. But yeah, this is happening now, and it's been happening for a long time.
Unbelievable. Michael Wooten tonight. Michael, thanks.
Yep.
Appreciate it.